over here. Let's get in the boat. Okay, just pack in behind the boat. You want to be Jesus, huh? All right. So everyone get in the boat. I'm going to swing around to the other side, okay? So Jesus told his disciples, he said, hey, let's hop in the boat and we're going to go to the other side of the Sea of Galilee. Now, who said he was going to be Jesus? All right. Just so you know, Jesus was taking a nap while you guys were in the boat. So you lay down, okay? Have you ever been in a boat when a storm came up? Like a big, serious thunderstorm and waves were crashing over the boat, water coming in and all that crazy stuff? It gets pretty scary when that happens, you know. And so we need some wind and storm to come. And the storm kept getting worse and worse, and worse and worse. That was fun. I think a couple of the youngest ones weren't sure what was going on, though. So the storm was just crazy, and the water was coming in the boat. And here's Jesus napping. So the disciples wake Jesus up. They said, Jesus, teacher, don't you care that we're perishing? We're going to drown. Okay? Amazing. Jesus got to wake up now. Come on. Let him get up. Come on. Okay. All right, so Jesus finally wakes up, and they're like, Jesus, don't you care that we're perishing? So Jesus stands up, okay, and the waves were crashing, and the rain was coming down and everything, and Jesus spoke to the storm. He said, and you got to shout this out, hush, be still. Louder. Hush, be still. Okay, and the raging storm just stopped. Now, I want everyone to be as quiet and calm as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, it says that after Jesus said, hush, be still, everything became perfectly calm. Now, the disciples needed to learn a very important lesson. They needed to learn that they can trust Jesus. Remember, Jesus said, we're going to go to the other side. And here the storm came, and they thought, we're going to die, and Jesus doesn't care. They needed to learn that Jesus does care. And Jesus is able to help them when the storms of life come. And so Jesus said, hey, why are you afraid? Do you still not believe? You see, these men were struggling to learn that Jesus is able to handle whatever comes our way. Sometimes some pretty tough things in life will happen to us. But Jesus wants us to know that he cares, that he is able to help us when the storms of life come. That must have been a pretty amazing day to be with Jesus, don't you think? A storm where you thought you were going to die, and then Jesus stands up and speaks to the wind and the waves and tells it to stop, and it stops. You know why Jesus can do that? Jesus created that stuff. If he can speak and have that stuff pop into existence, Jesus can control that stuff too. Jesus loves us. He's with us. And he'll help us through the storms of life. Thanks for coming up.